We are here to let the truth speak. So we're here today with your brother Najib Ayoubi from Zero to Arabic. We have another Google search. Also the word Muslim. So there's many questions that people are asking. Let's have a look what the first one is. Let's get this off here. Okay, what is a Muslim? Very important question. In the Arabic language, al-istislam means submission. So a person who submits is a Muslim. A person who practices the religion of Islam is a Muslim. A Muslim means to submit to your Creator. That's what a Muslim is, with devotion and sincerity and so on. The next search is, what is the difference between Islam and Muslim? Very good question. Islam is the religion, whilst Muslim is the person who practices the religion. The commandments of God, the guidance of the Quran, the narrations and the teachings of the Prophet, peace be upon him. And the person who practices these teachings is called a Muslim. Who is the Muslim God? The Muslim God is your God. My God is your God. And yes, I'm speaking to you, regardless if you are a Muslim or an atheist or a Hindu or a Buddhist. Your God is my God and my God is your God. It doesn't mean we believe in the same thing, but what it means is that the one who created me is the same one who created you. The one who provides for me is the same one providing for you. The one who gave me health and life and family is the same one that gave you health and life and family. And the same one who we return to after we die is my Lord and your Lord. This is the God of the Muslims. So we do not differentiate the God of the Muslims from other people. We don't isolate God. We don't say Allah is our God, my God, because I'm a Muslim. But He's not your God because you're not a Muslim. We don't say that. Allah is the God of all of us. He is the Lord of all of us. Let's check the next search. How to become a Muslim. To become a Muslim is very easy. If you believe in God, you believe Allah exists, and you believe that He doesn't have any partners, He does not resemble a human being or a tree or an animal. No thing can have the divine will and power and wisdom and knowledge of God the Almighty. So Allah is very unique in that way. If you believe in that, and you believe that Muhammad is the final messenger sent to mankind after all of the other prophets, Moses and Jesus and so on, then all you need to do is declare that by saying the Shahada. What is the Shahada? Basically to say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. To bear witness, there is no deity worthy of worship except God, and that Muhammad is His messenger. That's it. That's how simple it is to become a Muslim. You could do that now. So to become a Muslim is very easy. Then after you become a Muslim, you learn about Islam. So a lot of people make the mistake, they want to know too much before becoming Muslim. The best way, we know in any field in life, the best way to learn something is by doing it. Take on the step of becoming a Muslim. You've done that now. Now the journey of learning starts. You want to acquire a new skill set. Do you learn everything about that skill set before you try it out? Or do you learn the main fundamental things and then you go out, you practice, you make mistakes, you learn, you research. Your experience will teach you. And this is the same with Islam. To become a Muslim is very easy, simple. After you become a Muslim, then you learn how to pray, what Muslims can do and cannot do. In reality, Muslims can do almost everything. The prohibitions, if you want to compare them to what Allah has allowed us to do, then the prohibitions is actually very small percentage of what we can actually do, because the origin of things is permissibility. Okay, what is one of the many intentions or inventions created by Muslims? Algebra was established by Muslims. Also other scientific fields, chemistry and biology and so on, these were studied by Muslims. And it's known in the history that the Europeans used to travel to Muslim lands. We call them in Arabic mustashriqeen, Orientalists. They used to travel from Europe to Spain, and they used to learn these sciences from the Muslims. And in order to learn the sciences, guess what? They had to learn the Arabic language. So they would actually send their academics out, learn the language, and then study these sciences and bring it back to Europe and open academies and institutes and so on, and teach the people these sciences. And then they flourished with these sciences and it developed how you find them today. The fact of the matter is that these were all areas of life and fields of study that were practiced and established by the Muslims. Scholars during the golden age of Islam. Avicenna, this is one of the famous ones. Of course, there's scholars in different areas of life. There's Islamic scholars, meaning they study the field of Islam and Islamic sciences. And there's scholars who research biology, chemistry, mathematics, and so on. So there's many scholars in the Muslim world. Islam produced intellects who were able to make big changes in the world. Let's have a look at the next search. How many Muslim communities or how many Muslim countries in the world? There are many Muslim countries in the world. In Asia alone, you have Indonesia, Malaysia, you have the south of Thailand. Of course, Thailand is not a Muslim country, but the southern part of Thailand is a Muslim area, the Patani people. In non-Muslim countries, you have Muslim communities. I think Islam has spread so much in the world that everywhere you go, you will find Muslims. Why is Turkey different from other Muslim countries? Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Lebanon, Afghanistan, Egypt, Morocco, all of these countries are Muslim countries, and all of the Muslims pretty much share the same belief that Allah is one and that Muhammad is his messenger. And we all believe that the Quran is revelation from God, and we all pretty much pray the same way. And we all face the same direction, the Kaaba. And we all supplicate to God and ask Him to ease our affairs. And we all turn to Him when we are facing hardships and difficulties. And we all have the same belief of a life after death and a day of judgment. And we all are striving, most of us, inshallah, are striving to attain paradise. And we are all trying to avoid the anger of God and His punishment. So I wouldn't say Turkey is different from other Muslim countries. I would say that all Muslim countries have Muslims who have these core beliefs and core values. Of course, this is going to be affected by secularism, liberalism, social media, various factors that may pull a person away from the teachings of Islam. But I wouldn't say that Turkey is different from other Muslim countries in terms of the people, the practicing Muslims. Islam has no borders. We are a nation that support one another, regardless of our country of origin and the language that we speak and the color of our skin. Thank you so much for being patient, and we'll see you hopefully in the next upcoming episodes. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.